Hi everyone, I put up a Facebook post asking you what your questions were with your horse. So today I'm going to answer some of these. They were all great questions and I'm glad to be able to help if I can. Hi Kim, I loved your question and I have dealt with this before. I'd be incredibly thankful for any suggestion of what to do with a green horse that has anxiety, whole body tension when asked to canter or while cantering. This was unfortunately man-made, and while I've made some progress, I would greatly appreciate any tips, exercise, etc., etc. So I've had that too. And you know what? Sometimes that is caused by when the horse is ready to lope off and they're a green horse, they may make a big move into that lope or canter. The rider might grab them in the face and frighten that horse, and so then they're afraid to lope. So you almost, create what you fear, so to speak. And I'm not saying that's how it started. Maybe this particular horse, the horse was loping or cantering and the rider just went to town too aggressively correcting or whatever it may be. But whatever the cause, if I have a horse afraid to go into the lope, or afraid to make that first step into the canter, or gets nervous while cantering or loping, what I'll do sometimes is a couple suggestions. One is I'll extend the trot and just let that horse trot, 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 trot. I'll push them faster and faster. And as the speed increases, I start to see if they get anxious or tense as they're extending that trot and moving so fast. For example, they may be thinking, uh-oh, we're about to canter, and maybe they're getting revved up because they're high or fresh, or maybe they're getting revved up because of that behavior modification pattern that happened, that when they break into that canter, they're worried. So I get them as relaxed as I can, extending, extending, extending. Then I'll gradually use my body or kiss till they lope a stride or two. If I feel them get up tight, I'll bring them back down to that extended trot, and I'll trot, 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 extend, extend, then let them go forward again, then back to the trot, let them go forward again. Sometimes, and depending on the cause, which I don't know in here, that I'm guessing on what the causes could be, sometimes that really helps because they see that the speed is okay. Secondly, unless you're unsafe, if you're unsafe, don't ever continue. But if the speed is an issue and they want to go fast or get chargy, just let them go fast for a minute. In fact, sometimes I'll even send horses forward that I can tell are afraid of that lope, because sometimes horses just won't lock into a true 3-beat canter. And it's the pattern and the repetition of the canter itself that'll get them relaxed. So, for example, they go into the lope and then they start scrambling and they start moving bad, or they speed up, slow down because they know they're doing wrong, they know they're getting into trouble. Just find a place, find some level ground to win on. Find somewhere that horse feels safe. Get them, push them on out, extend them, push them on out. Then take a little hold and collect a little softly and try. Remember, don't balance off your hands and grab them, which is hard to do if they're making big moves, but do your best to not scare them in the face. If you can, use even less bridle, because sometimes a lot of bridle in the face and they get real worried because they know that when someone touches them, they're going to get slammed in the ground. So just get the confidence back. So, first way was extend that trot into the lope for a couple steps and come down, come back up. Second way is speed up at the lope if need be until that horse has just hit a lick, I call it, like boom, 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 till you feel the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, till that horse lands in a rhythm. And you consciously make your body flow with that horse, unlock your pelvis and hips, feel him, scoop him up underneath you. Get that lope back to being a happy place if you can. My third tip that I would give you is if the horse is afraid into the lope off, then go ahead and practice the positioning. So what I do, and I had a young colt that was a little afraid into his lope off. I practiced taking a hold and collecting, pushing his hip over a little, positioning him, but not loping or cantering, just making him walk forward to his face until I felt free, full movements through the stride. And that really helped him because his nervousness was the initial squeeze, kiss, boom, lope off. So I made the transition setup moment relaxing and didn't all the time go into the lope after that. I would set up through the transition, then just drop him and walk. And pick him back up, set up through the transition, drop him and walk. And that helped a lot. So I'm eager to hear on your progress. Keep us posted. I love the question, and I hope it helped you.